This is a podcast about starting over. I have no idea. Welcome!
I have no idea with A.
And me!
Good afternoon. Another fishbowl episode for today.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. So
Good night.
And good night. I may joke ako I don't know if
Wow,
it's a
may joke ka!
No. Hindi ko alam joke. Yung parang, may nagtanong na caller, yung sa, pwede mag-name ng names yung finalo na, I followed. Yung
okay. Yung guy
parang
na
sabi
yun.
niya, may nagtanong, what's the difference between good night and good evening? Sabi niya, ang good evening is formal, di ba? Like you're greeting. Ang good night, pag kayo na. Funny ba yun?
Funny siya.
Oh, funny. Natawa ako dun eh. So anyway, good evening. Pero kasi ang good night, para pinapatulog mo na eh.
Oh,
right?
close na. Closing na.
Kasi hindi na pwedeng, wow, it's such a good night.
Good evening kasi greeting eh.
Yeah.
Good night parang goodbye. Parang ano na.
Correct.
Farewell.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. Okay.
So wala na naman. Ayan, yung fishbowl na
Fishbowl time.
hindi na naman nakikita. Bubble ano. Ano yan? Bubble.
Brain
bubble.
bubble. Oxygen bubble. Brain bubble. Oxygen bubble. Okay. So it's time to, let's pick up.
Topic.
Ito ba yung topic ba to?
May nakasulat ba?
Did you start, meron naman, why did you start a podcast? Kita ba?
And
why did you start a podcast?
Okay.
Oh.
So, why did we
So,
start a
mag-bleep?
podcast? Sige, go! Backstory.
Well,
Why?
we have no idea.
Hence the title.
Yeah.
Well,
why did we start this podcast?
When did the idea started? Last year lang? Tama ba? Oh, last year around December, right?
Before that podcast? December.
Hindi, December ako December ako nagka-problem, diba?
Okay. Actually, I think we were nagchat lang tayo nun and then we were like, what if we start a podcast? Then I was thinking of the exact same thing. Diba? Pero, parang siguro for me, parang dapat may reason, diba? Like, what do you want to talk about? Diba? So,
What's the topic going to be like?
yeah. So, at first, hindi mo natin alam. I have no idea.
Hindi, I suggested because we're going through this. Why not? Diba? Yun yung topic, which is starting over. Kasi backstory, both of us went through adversities ba?
Lalim. Dramatic naman.
Napaka-dramatic.
Adversities.
A crossroad in our life.
Yeah.
So, ayun. Parang parang I wanted parang an outlet for us to release, yung nararamdaman namin para ano yung mind namin dun sa current situation or problem that we were going through.
Divert our
yung
mind, energies and everything to something else.
Kasi when you're going through something that hard, that parang difficult, parang yun at yun lang yung naiisip mo eh. So you go through ups and downs the whole day, iiyak ka, tatawa ka, nanumb ka, and then para lang ma-divert yung utak namin. I suggested na let's start na lang ang podcast.
And I was like, yeah, it's a great idea. So we started it. And then, syempre, we had to think of a specific, I guess, theme for it.
Yeah.
Diba? And we were like, I remember that I think nandun tayo sa bahay mo. We were brainstorming. Diba?
Yeah, there was a day that we brainstormed for this. So it's not actually a brain fart idea. It was actually, premeditated. Pero pinaghandaan talaga namin before we started it. Kasi yun nga, we talked to people, yan, editors, ganyan, and get advice from people na alam yung business. So, we
what business start? Podcast?
Parang ganyan. So, we look for editors din, ganyan,
Pero
to help
siguro
us.
si Chef nila, may kilala pala kayo, ba't ang pangit pa ng quality ng videos at sounds nyo? Well,
Sorry. Because we have no idea still.
Yeah.
Kahit na nag-ask kami about
Tsaka
it.
matigas ulo namin. Yeah. We want to do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
Still, diba?
Independent women.
Pero syempre, we have someone helping us.
Yeah.
Pero he can only do so much.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Shout out to our editor.
yeah, Mon.
Hi, Mon.
Yeah.
You can go to he has a YouTube page, but I will insert his link
Yeah,
somewhere
up
here.
there,
Yeah,
up there, and you can
mhm.
check it out. He has videos that he's edited before, and
Yeah.
of we won't say, wag na sabihin.
Oh,
Kaya
just
na
go
nila.
and find out.
Sila
Oh.
to find out. So anyway, yun nga, and then I guess we kind of
Kasi na-realize namin, it's not just about us eh. We are not the only people who are going through these things. And parang napag-usapan namin, we will parang touch lives of a lot of people who are going through the same thing. Kasi there's, hindi naman just starting over a relationship. It's about starting over in life, you know, yung mga pinagdadaanan trials every day. Kasi you start over nga every day.
yeah, the moment you wake up, you're starting over. Starting over a new day. Tsaka sakto nga eh. Kasi we, like she said, we went through lots of things, diba?
Yeah.
Medyo sabay. Not naman super sabay,
Hindi
pero
naman, pero
kinda sabay.
Oo.
Like, you know, it was
Same.
similar.
Last year din ba ikaw?
Last, hindi.
Earlier.
Earlier ako. But then, and then we were like, kasi we used to live in the same neighborhood. And
Yeah.
then, of course, grew up, started working and all that, we moved away. And then now, all of a sudden, since the beginning of this year,
Yeah. No.
she moved.
Yeah.
I moved,
December eh.
I moved back to our neighborhood and she did the same. So parang isip namin, sakto, we're gonna be living near each other. So we have more time to do this, diba?
Yeah.
Parang, not just parang keep it lang sa atin yung
Yeah.
experiences. Like to share it with everyone.
Wala talaga ako.
To share it with everyone. And, gina ka lang. Right?
Huwag kang gumalaw.
Hindi nga ako.
Yeah.
Na-freeze na ako dito. And then, to share with everyone that, you're not alone. And it's totally normal to start over with anything at any age, no matter what race, color, background, status, anything.
And if you're going through it,
Yeah.
or if you're going through what we're going through, or the topics that are being discussed, you can go ahead and parang ang point namin is you can go ahead and listen to that and feel that somebody is there going through it, and then it's like conversation with a friend. So that's basically what we wanted, a conversation with a friend over drinks
Yeah, or whatever.
or whatever.
That's
We don't
why,
have-
I mean, for us, it doesn't really bother us that sometimes the quality is not so good or what, because it's a normal
It's raw.
conversation. We want people to feel that it's raw and it's
unedited,
unpolished,
parang ganun,
unrehearsed. Yeah, yeah. This is actually unrehearsed.
Yeah.
We actually have topics ready sa fishbowl, okay, pero we don't know what we're going to pick. Diba? So it's medyo semi-random, parang ganun. But yun, I guess that's basically why we started this podcast, diba? And also, naisip ko rin, siguro this is also a way for us to, I don't know if this makes sense, parang to get in touch with other people or old friends.
Old friends, yes. That's true, no?
Kasi,
And people who are, new friends na rin.
yeah, new friends.
Like P and LC.
Well,
LC. And L, I don't know.
Bleep ka na naman yan.
P, sabi ko si P.
L is
And
an
L.
old friend, but then I haven't talked to her in a very long time.
And
diba?
that's
she
why,
reached out.
kaya nga we're bridging,
Hindi, mali. We're building bridges again. No, it doesn't make sense.
we
Gluing
are,
bridges back together. We're
bakit na-break ba? Yun nga we're
going back to
Back to
bridges,
the bridges.
to crossing bridges. I don't know. Hindi na wala. Doesn't make sense anymore. So
doesn't
we're
make
parang continuing where we left off. Does that make sense? Better? Hindi pa rin.
Hindi pa rin
Basta explain mo na lang. Parang friendships that were there, but that have kind of
touch base with old friends.
Yeah,
parang ganyan. Rekindling the
friendships. Yeah, old friendships, and then starting new ones.
New ones.
And hopefully, we're going to gain or start more new friendships because of this. And not just people from around this area, but from sana all over the world.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, with them, all over the world na yun eh. Kasi they're not here.
Yeah. Yan, ganyan lang. Yan.
Ayaw talaga eh.
Huwag ka gagalaw, huwag ka, oops. So, yan. Dito ka dito.
Angle ako na ngayon.
Yan, that's it. So, side to side na lang tayo ngayon. So, there, and we didn't really have a plan, actually. Like how it would be, like this yung backdrop namin, if you can read it, it says say what? Because
Kasi nga yung logo natin is parang bulb where you have the idea.
well, if you listen to the pet episode, pets. So pets again. Remember, unpolished, raw, diba? What were you saying? Sorry, about the say what?
Ay, yung logo kasi natin, it's a parang brain.
Yeah, it's a bulb.
It's a bulb. Kasi bulb is parang,
idea.
When you have an idea, parang di ba may bulb na lalabas sa head mo. So, yun yung parang ano namin. And hence the what, because
watts. It's watts. Watts. How many watts is your bulb? Parang gano'n. And say what, kasi parang, for most people, diba, when you say, to anything or most things, I have no idea. It's like, huh? You have no idea?
Say what?
Say what?
So that's it.
Exactly. So that's it. So yun, that's why I say what. So that was, I don't know how we came up with it. We just came up with it.
Yeah. Because of the title, kasi we have no idea nga.
Yeah, we have no idea.
It's actually, that's the title because we actually have no idea what we're gonna go through life. Kasi we're gonna go through life again eh. We're starting over.
Yeah.
We have no idea how it's gonna be.
But we're ready.
Yeah, it's been how many months now?
Since we started?
4 months? March,
Yeah,
April,
4 months
May,
since we started.
June. Yeah, 4 months.
Since the idea started, and it's really
5 months kasi January time we started.
January.
So it's 6 months.
4!
March, April, May, June. 5 months.
Binibilang ko, what? Feb? March,
January.
April, May.
January, February, March, April, May,
4
June.
months. June na ba? Hindi pa na June. May pa
June na
yan.
tayo.
So, yun. So, yeah, it's been 5 months since the beginning.
Since we started brainstorming.
Yeah. So, we realized, hindi pala natin ad-lib, mag-isip.
May naman pala yung utak natin.
Script. Yeah, we have no script.
Yeah, we have no script, guys. Talagang very raw. Conversations lang naman kasi it's natural for us. Eh. When we talk, it's really like this. Mas mas ano pa nga kami in person eh.
Gusto pa kita?
Nakakahiyo!
Tatagal ito sa pag-edit. Sobrang daming beat na ito.
Kawawa naman si Mon.
Yeah. So, yun.
What else?
That's it.
So, yun yung title. About the title, yung logo, where it came from.
Yeah, the logo. Why it's a brain.
Why it's a brain.
About that.
Say what. Ganyan. Why say what.
Tsaka why in the logo, diba, it's a brain, pero half of the brain is colored and half of the brain is black and white. Why is that?
Because
Because
there are different ideas eh. We're two people who have different ideas. Sometimes the same, ganyan. So the bulb is in two different colors. Some is black and white.
or some ideas are
Some are
colorful,
di-
some ideas
yeah.
are morbid.
Yes. Yun. So, kaya ganun yung ano niya. Yung color niya. What else? What else about the podcast?
Yeah. So I mean, this is as informal as we can make it, just to make people feel that comfortable. That you're part of this conversation or these.
We're sharing.
We're gonna try tayo to make more episodes outside.
Yeah.
And we're already apologizing in advance for sound quality. Pero we'll try our best, diba, to make it as clear as possible.
And
So,
share our thoughts and our lives with everyone na rin.
yeah. Pero actually, at first, I was kind of
Tabingi ka na
hesitant.
naman.
Ayoko na. Ha?
Tabingi ka na naman.
I was kind of medyo hesitant ako
Yeah.
to share because I don't really like
Sharing
sharing
personal.
stuff. Yeah, details to just anybody. Pero pwede pala, you can. But I mean, you don't have to share every detail. At least just the general idea or the thought of your experience or your story or whatever. Okay lang.
Kasi you somehow help people eh.
Yeah, and I guess it helps siguro then when you share what you're going through or what you're feeling or
Yeah.
what your opinions are. It really helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it really reminds you na, I mean, for us kasi, for me, it feels, para kumaga, I'm not scared. Di ako takot to go through it kasi I know that you're going through it too. You
Yes.
know, I mean, even if I don't know anyone else who's going through it, hypothetically speaking, even if I did not know, if I didn't know anybody, or if no one was going through it, at least I know she is.
Mhm.
So I'm not alone. And you know, there are some parts sa mas grabe yung pinagdaanan mo. There are some parts sa mas grabe yung pinagdaanan ko. So iba-iba. And it's kumbaga, it's a learning process din to see her, how she goes through it and how she takes it. It's a learning process kasi you start asking yourself na, maybe if I was going through what she was going through, hindi ko kaya. I don't know. I don't know, diba? So I don't know if you feel the same way.
Yeah, of course. Because we have, it's the same yet different. Di ba? Na pinagdadaanan. And you learn from it and then you can apply it na rin sa life mo. Di ba? Take what is, take what will help you to cope.
Better.
To help you get over.
Little by little, I guess. Because it's a process, diba? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, gusto ko nga hindi bagit sa natin sa what do you call that, sa topic natin. Pero gusto ko i-share it. You know that we tried jiu-jitsu. Oh my God.
It's gonna be in our YouTube channel, so just watch out for that. Meron kami mga clips ng mga ginagawa namin adventures.
Meron?
Oh! Meron tayong mga clips. Just watch out for that. It's gonna be in our YouTube channel. You can find it in our socials. We have Instagram, we have Facebook na hindi pa na-update, sorry.
Pero that was what's the word for it?
Challenging.
Oh my God! It was the most challenging physical activity we ever went through. Ever! As in, like, but it was fun.
It was
fun. It was a lot of fun.
It was an eye-opening.
Super eye-opening. Like, gusto ko magmura, di ba? Pero parang,
hindi kami, we're parang, in between. We're not too girly, we're not too macho.
Yeah.
But then, when kaya namin, when we went there, para kaming girl talaga, nakakahiya. But then, proud moment nung natapos namin. Siyempre, it was an hour, but it felt like a month.
it felt 6 months.
Torture talaga siya.
Kasi like, alam mo yung feeling na ba, ang dami na natin ginawa, and then when you look at the time, parang, it was 10 minutes pala.
We were looking at the clock para, oh my God, ang tagal talaga, ang tagal ng oras.
Oh yeah, na-divert na tayo. Pero wala rin, it's fun, right? And
Yeah.
this is something that we wouldn't have thought of doing or trying if we didn't start
The
this podcast.
Kasi this podcast nga is about starting over. So this is basically part of the topic na we try to start adventures or parang to try new things.
Adventure is underrated for what we went through there. Man. It's like more than an adventure, man. It's like, wow. As in, talagang, I remember in the middle of that, we would look at each other and we had the same reaction na parang,
Patay, as in talagang patay na itsura namin. That's it.
kasi water break, 1 minute.
Wala na kaming water.
And the last time I what do you call that, tumbled? Roll? The last time I rolled, I was like maybe 5 years old.
I was 7 years old.
So, alam mo yun, when they said na, go, wala na, we didn't even have time to think, we just did it. And like I told you, diba, parang for me, like I noticed with my life, most of the things that I did that I didn't think of, I just did. It went out. It all worked out. So far, they worked out. So, let's see.
But it was so funny. Kung meron ng talagang video yon, oh my God, nakakahiya talaga.
Oh,
yung sinabi nilang roll, talaga.
They didn't even say it. They just said, ganyan, roll, blah, 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 forward. Okay, forward.
Yung
Nagawa
itsura
na
talaga
diba?
namin.
And then after nun, backward, roll. Alam mo yun, parang, kahit DB ako, hindi ko ginawa yun eh. Diba? Parang, sa isip ko naman, parang, how am I gonna do that? And
It's funny.
another thing was, we were not alone. We were a lot. Okay? So they were all waiting for us. So
Yeah.
nobody could start unless we actually rolled.
Finished. Kasi tayo pa yung last na nasa line eh.
Yeah. So yun. Yeah. So I guess that was one of the reasons also why we did it. Because we decided, okay, let's start things that we've never done before.
Yeah.
Let's show people na, come on, do it. Just do it.
Just
There's something
do
that
it.
you wanted to try, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully, like we always
Let
say,
nothing stop you from doing what you
Yeah.
want because there's no better time than now. But yeah,
Yeah,
yun.
to start over and do
Start.
something. So this is why we started this podcast.
Yeah.
Pets. Just remember that pet episode. They helped me start over. So moral support, background support. So yeah. So if you have any other topics or ideas that you want us to talk about,
Just go ahead and send it over to our email at noidea.012023@gmail.com. Head on over to our YouTube channel as well, Facebook and Instagram. Like and subscribe for more.
yeah. And so that's it for today.
Let's start over. Bye.
Ano yung jujitsu move? Wala, walang ganun.
Koy, karate
Siguro
yan eh.
when they ask us, what's a jujitsu move?
Roll.
Oh, roll.
Roll.
Egg roll. Egg roll siguro yun. Egg roll.
Bye.
Bye!